Guys, this is a quick tutorial on how to hold your wand. I will be doing both short string and long string. I'll be doing short string first, so if you're just interested in the long string, go ahead and skip through the video. I won't be offended. First, with short string, obviously you have to unravel your wand. And of course, you have to put your finger through the little hole that is provided for you in most cases. I prefer to put it on my middle finger because then it's more balanced on my hand. Like if I were to put it on my pinky or something, it would be really off in balance. Although if that becomes your fancy, go ahead and try it. But I recommend putting it on your middle finger just to keep that center. The other thing with your wand is obviously with short string, there's not a whole lot of grip options you could do with it since there's not a whole lot of string. But make sure you know which is the bottom and which is the top. If I were to start with the bottom on top, it's going to start falling, and it's because the bottom is heavier, so that way it keeps the wand supported. So before starting your flow, I recommend just kind of balancing out and see where the wand sits naturally. And then once you know you have the top on top and the bottom on bottom, you can start doing tricks. Another thing with it is keeping the momentum. If you just have your wand sitting there, it might not look as straight as you want it to, but if you move it around, the momentum, without smacking it, keeps it straight. And obviously you don't want to hit the string because as I just showed you, once you hit the string, it starts getting wonky. And I could also do another tutorial on short string tricks that you can start beginning, but really it's just about momentum and putting your finger through the loop. Now, with long string, there is a lot more variety of things you can do. Obviously, because your string is longer, and you can see there's a bigger wad of string there. So you unravel, takes a long time. And I actually have this wand marked because it's long string and I'm focusing on a lot more than just which way my wand is faced. I marked mine with a ponytail, so I have like a black ponytail on my bottom just to make things easier, and honestly it kept the bottom weighted a little bit more, so that way it helped me when I was learning long string. So with this, there is no loopy thing to put your finger through. There's just one giant loop, I guess you could say. So one way is if you want to do short string still and you're not that comfortable with long string, you can I have the string through my finger and you can wrap it around your hand. Just keep wrapping, and then, not too much, boom, you have a short string. So you can convert your long string wand to a short string or even a medium string. It can be whatever length you want if you just wrap it around your hand. Now if you want to do an actual long string stuff, one way I really like is putting it through your shoulder. So you have the giant string loop and I'm putting my arm through it and it's resting on my shoulder. So once, and then tighten it so that way you don't have a bunch of loose string. So then I have it through my shoulder, and then I'm taking this and putting it behind my neck. So it's through my arm and behind my neck. And then I have little V grips. What I mean by that is I have the string between my index finger and my thumb. I actually have it on both hands, so I can use both hands freely, and you can actually do little pulley things with it. If I pull this hand down, wand comes up, and vice versa. And that's another good way if you were to mess something up. You can kind of pull the wand toward you and maybe even grab it, do a little spin trick, so that way it looks like you spun it on purpose. So this whole pulley mechanism can be really helpful. And then you can spin it from a distance, and you can also get it closer if you want to do the pulley thing. And you can even treat it as a short string here too. So that's just one way, through the shoulder and then behind your neck. And then another way that I really enjoy, because it can make your wanding a little bit more techy, is I'm putting the entire thing behind my neck. Like, I'm just sticking my head through it, and then I have my arms. I kind of spread my arms out, and you see the strings are on my arms. I take it with my hands, and just like I showed you how to make your strings shorter, I am wrapping each side, bringing the wand up and closer to me. And another thing to watch out for is that this can also get it kind of tangled down here. So make sure your wand obviously isn't tangled up. So just like I showed you with the short string, you can make it short on both hands. And then you can, like I said, get really techy with it, because the string is pulled a little bit straighter. It's not as free flowing. And then you can also do really fun tricks. Like, this is one of my favorites to do, and I can also make a tutorial on that as well. And then you could also have it a little longer if you want. So whenever you want to make it shorter, just make it longer without getting too tangled. And this is also a good way to do perches. So like I can perch, which is a perch is just having the wand stopped on a part of your body, kind of like a bird that perches on a tree. And the reason is because of the string being pulled a little bit tighter, it makes your perch a little bit cleaner. Whereas if you had a lot of string, it makes it kind of wonky. So that's just a couple ways to grip your wand, and I hope that was helpful. I will be making more tutorials on different tricks, and I hope that helped.